Alien Contamination opens with a large sea vessel making its way to New York Harbor. The police investigate to find the bodies of the crew, all dead. In the cargo hold, they find boxes containing what look like odd-shaped fruits. One of the fruits explode with a mysterious goo flying on nearby people. Within moments, the people infected have their chests blown out. The military comes in and takes over the investigation, headed by Colonel Holmes. She finds out that the eggs were linked to an account by an astronaut, Commander Hubbard. He talks of seeing similar eggs on Mars and something else, but no one believed him. Thanks to the ship's log and further footwork, the origin of the eggs were found to be in Colombia. Holmes wants to bring Hubbard and New York cop Tony Aris to stop the people behind the shipping of these eggs. Alien Contamination might be the odd film out when it comes to the video nasties. Here is this amusing mix of sci-fi, horror, and action. The violent moments are few and far between, and the alien at the climax is one of the funniest monster puppets on film, akin to vintage Roger Corman. How could this film even remotely end up on the nasties list? The film was released uncut in 2004 with a 15 rating. For those playing at home, you have this movie that was associated with the worst of the worst in graphic violence and brutality, and it eventually was given the UK equivalent of a PG-13. I think this was the case of the reputation of the Italian film industry affecting a film that was very different from the common crop. As we've seen with Bay of Blood and Cannibal Holocaust and the other films we'll be covering, they were shocking, violent, and unapologetic about it. Alien Contamination was very much a tame offering, yet was lumped with this motley crew because of the believable assumption that it was as bad as the other films being prosecuted. Director Luigi Cozzi was known for taking the concepts of famous American films and tweaking them in an exploitive manner. Cozzi got his start working under Dario Argento. Cozzi started working with Dario Argento, but went in a completely different creative direction with his filmmaking, as opposed to his mentor. This is the man who gave us the iconic Star Wars knockoff, Star Crash, that says all you need to know about alien contamination. Cozzi wanted to make an alien movie, and the producers wanted some James Bond action thrown in, likely due to the recent sci-fi Bond film Moonraker. Despite the absence of members Claudio Simonetti and Massimo Morante, the Goblin lineup for Alien Contamination presented some of the band's best work. The segue track, Time Is On, feels alien with piano pieces accenting the weirdness, but there is a tension to it as well. However, the track Connection brings Goblin back to its gothic horror roots, mixing elements of electronica, not unlike the music for Tenebrae. Two of the three leads do fine work. Luis Marlowe and Marino Massi do the best with their material. Marlowe plays the straight-laced Holmes. Massi plays the wisecracking street-smart cop. Ian McCulloch owns this film. He's overly dramatic at times, but in the Colombian scenes, he plays up the James Bond angle. This would be McCulloch's last film for the Italian industry after the classic Fulci film Zombie and the sleazy Dr. Butcher MD. There's not really a whole lot more to say about Alien Contamination. It was a film that was lumped in with a bad crowd, and wrongfully so. It's modestly enjoyable for Goblin's score and McCulloch's acting chops. As far as Luigi Cozzi films go, you're actually going to get a lot more for your entertainment buck with Star Crash.